This is another rhythm-ish game, I believe. A beat-em-up rhythm unbeatable. Unbeatable is the name. So, let's check it out. Navigation. Difficulty. Wait, how did it... It doesn't say that I can... Okay, anyways. It's a little confusing of a menu, but... It's fine. Arcade or story? Let's do story, I guess. Let's see what we're here. Press left button to attack low. This is like Muse.
You should be sitting up straight, but without stiffness.
Muse, whatever.
Don't ever let yourself become tense. Now let's type some more.
Muse dash.
Ready? Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys.
Yeah, I thought I was right. I just wanted to know.
A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
Press right button to attack high. Oh, that is... Okay, I get it.
Are you relaxed? You should be, you know. Using proper rhythm,
Hold right button to block.
jam the keys. A quick snap of the
Interesting.
finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Who's the blue-haired girl? She's not even in the background. Previously on Unbeatable.
Wow.
Wow. This has been an absolute cluster bomb of bull poop. And I hope you have some kind of good news. Good news really isn't the thing we do. I mean, we gotta do news. We gotta do news good. But still, yes, actually, kind of. Kind of. So we've been working tirelessly. Yeah, your team has. A team working with our direction. What am I looking at? I hope they do voice acting for this game. I feel like these are probably characterized characters enough that somebody could do voice acting. A full dossier of our special four. They're not working with anyone else? Absolutely not. You realize spectacularly embarrassing is how spectacularly embarrassing this is for us, right? I don't have to tell you. If we do our job correctly, which we do, because we do our jobs correctly, it isn't embarrassing. Mitigation isn't a solve. No amount of spin can fix a flat tire. Walk me through the reports. Maybe fresh eyes will help. These are all ladies, huh? This again. Really, huh? Clef? Could have sworn you'd gone with. She's the most dangerous. She needs to be a front in mind. I mean, she's the most famous. I don't actually think she's the most dangerous. It's mostly bluster. It's loud bluster and of course explosive bluster, and do not get us wrong, she's still an absolute threat, but she rates second and maybe even third, I think. Maybe fourth? No, that's Treble. We'll get to him. Anyways, Clef 18, you know her already. The pianist, speaking of Treble, snooze fest, this guy, her brother, not nearly as exciting. He's just along for the ride. Clef is the one driving. That's not what... Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to DC. I mean, no disrespect to him. Or to you. She really shouldn't interrupt so much. Look, we've had a lot of eyeballs on these four recently. It's pretty clear to us that he's not a concern. He's more like a team mascot. Perfect example. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd get to her. Gotta get her over with the some point. All that worry about Treble should really go to her. Oh yeah? She's 12. It's rude to read ahead, but yes, 12, Quaver. I didn't have to read ahead. Even still, so yeah, she's a kid. That should qualify her for being under the radar. Tell that to the officer she mauled. She's going to need to you're going to need to explain that one. She's exaggerating, but only a little. We'll have the report on your desk soon. Suffice to say, she is dangerous. I don't believe this. You should. The vocalist. You saved the scariest for last. She's scary? She's unknown. Unknown is scary. Of all four of them, she's the one who puts us off balance. I wonder how much detail is changed depending on the order that you talk to these or look at these. It's kind of cool that they did that. I'll be blunt, this isn't progress. Most of this I already know. What I don't know is either irrelevant or it's her. And you barely have anything on her. We're fixing that. There is one last thing. Well, what is it? Our team is pretty sure we know where they're all going. What is this leading up to? Do you have a plan in mind? We've already started. It'll be handled. It had better be. You're both dismissed. Bye, toodles. Yeah, some voice acting would go a long way with this game, I think. I can see you listening, you know. You have better things to worry about than spying on me. Do I? I can only assume you're doing something in your office all day. I haven't stopped bringing money in, if that's what you're worried about. Are you having fun? So much fun. a sense of humor from you. That would mean there's something to laugh at. You're not very funny. I said dismissed. Was that not clear enough? Whiteboard. No. I need it. You can find another one. Loosen up, will you? You need to live up to your name a little bit more. When the work stops. Come on, hit it with the beach once in a while. Hit the beach once in a while. I like the effort they're doing with the story, at least. This looks really good. I'm shocked this is still here, but it's good. It gives us a place to lie low. It sure is a place, at least. Should we head inside? Inside that? It looks like the tinnitus in a box. Going inside. Damn it, fine. Wow. Quaver, what's up? Huh? Oh, nothing. Should we head inside? Yeah. Great. I don't trust it. What the? Maybe I shouldn't leave yet. You can't tell me what to do. Really unique movement. God, this sucks. A little cleanup and it'll suck less. Anybody want to help? I'm tired, of course. I mean, we won. No, we just didn't lose. We're alive, I guess, given the state of us, and wondering how much I value that. It doesn't help that I'm hungry. Then get something out of the fridge. Oh, great idea. What's in there? But if you weren't actually serious, right? This fridge is older than some of us here. It's actually true, I think. But it might still work. We'll have to get the power on, though. I think there's a generator outside. I can check on it. There was actually my parents' old shack. Great, my condolences. This place smells like the inside of a used balloon. It's not that bad. Home sweet home. Where's the generator? Let's see here. This goes there. Maybe that did it? I want to say open sesame, but that might make any sense. This place couldn't get any opener. Wish we could close it. Only so much the generator can fix. Damn, I'm tired. I should go to bed. Where's everybody else? Okay, I guess this is my bed. Bed. Well, bed, closest thing. At least it's soft. Can't sleep. What the hell is that? Come on, man, lay off her. To be still and a 3 feels fresh, yeah. Do you know how much money I'm putting into this? How much I've spent on you? Why is this... Wait. Do I have my button? I don't think I do. Oh, yeah, I do. Why the... are we doing this if you can't perform? B, you can do this, right? I am doing it. I'm not seeing any of it. It was one night. It's all the nights. Kept showing up late. I think we practiced once. Ugh. This is a little confusing. Doc, I'm already confused. And it's a teacher. Wait, can I reach start? I don't think it's gonna let me retry. I wish I remember crying. I think refusing is more embarrassing in hindsight. I stopped. But you were wrong. Just need to... Aww. I failed the first mission? I don't like that. Let me retry. No, it's not gonna let me. It does want normal, but I want to restart that mission. Alright, whatever. Yeah. No, at least the dreams are getting better. Bed. I should sleep. Maybe later. The hell? I swear, but where does it feel like I keep running towards problems instead of it? I'm surprised TikTok hasn't kicked me off. Sorry. Don't look at me like that. Don't yell at her. I mean... Thanks for helping us get out of jail or whatever. Prison. But we gotta be good to us right now. We're not doing this again. Bye and good luck. What the hell, guys? I think probably heard what the hell. Clef, she's 12 exactly, and she needs someone to be an adult. Whatever, this is done. Sorry about her, and me too. We're not gonna disappear, we just need to get ourselves together first. But right after that, we're probably out of here. I think she needs it, you know? She's been doing this for too long. I hate that I keep apologizing, but sorry. Hey, Quaver? I saw them leave. I overheard. Quaver? I don't get it at all. Me neither. There's not really much to get. What kind did you get? Huh? The ramen. The regular kind. Tonkatsu? What's the regular kind? Unfortunately, we only serve tonkatsu ramen here. I mean, yeah, anything else isn't really ramen. What are you talking about? Chicken broth isn't really... Are you getting a bowl? I'm not really hungry. Of course. Look, Quaver, it's not the end of the world. It's not. You can form another band. With who? There's nobody. Look around. Even people who are okay with us doing this aren't gonna want to go to jail. We found trouble in Clef easily enough. There's gotta be more trouble in Clefs. There aren't. That was luck. Beat. I just want to eat my soup, if that's okay. You can eat while I help you feel better. You really aren't. Come on. What the... We're not scared of you. Are we crashing? Game crashing? I think the game's crashing. Why would the game crash? It crashed. Feels kind of off. PoE. I recommend you use a build guide. It is not new player friendly. PoE 2 is a little bit more player friendly, but that's technically not out yet, and it's a lot harder. But yeah, if you don't have like a build kind of figured out, it's really hard. It took me literally like 6 times to... did it unfreeze? No, it didn't. Well, that's not good for a demo. But yeah, it took me literally like 6 times until like I played side by side with a friend and just completely copied his build, and he was giving me stuff. Started which class? Classes don't really matter too much other than whatever their ascendancies go to. And from the ascendancies, those matter. because that's what makes them unique. But technically, a witch could become a tank if you want, because that was my first build. My first working build. My witch became like a mega tank of fire. Oh no. My left side is dying. Oh yeah, I fixed it. Alright, hopefully it doesn't crash again. Just trying as you go. You know, let me know if you need any clearing up. Don't be afraid to use a wiki or anything, because it's not new player friendly, but it is good. I overheard. Me neither. How harsh. I'm sorry if I'm irritated. I'm not mad. I'm just not in a good mood. It's not the end of the world. I wonder if the dialogue matters in this game. We're not scared of you. What? Isn't that what we're supposed to say? No, because you are scared. I'm not scared. She was talking to the little kid. I don't even know who you two are. Harm guys? Barely. They're glorified publicists. Oh. Are we ever glorified? God, sis. She doesn't know us. Holy sh... Maybe we should introduce ourselves. Just arrest us already. Well, you ruined the introduction. Are you happy? She isn't. Look, she looks miserable. How could I ever be unhappy to see you two? Did you learn sarcasm? That's new for you. That might be your influenced pink hair. You seem fun. Fun like a desk toy is fun. You know Quaver? Well, yes, we know people. That is the job. Though, not really. You much about you, which is... Oh, and then we froze again. Okay, well, this is unfortunate that that's happening. Let's just go to the arcade mode. And hopefully whatever is causing that will be fixed when the game comes out. But I think that story mode is literally just a lot of story with barely any gameplay, at least thus far. I was kind of hoping there'd be more gameplay. But I like how the story is. I like how they're introducing it and having it go. But I feel like it lacks some attraction that Diablo has. I don't feel that way at all. Diablo... Yeah, Diablo... The problem with Diablo is at least Diablo 4 is like it has great story and storytelling and everything, but it has no end game, and it's really hard to like go back to it. The biggest problem with PoE, in my opinion, is that they force you to do the campaign every season, every league. That's the biggest problem with it. But their end game is like really good, amazing even. Oh yeah, and sometimes Diablo doesn't even boot up. Although I think that was fixed for that probably was fixed. Play. Nice timing to have ads. Wait. Okay. I feel like they changed my buttons. That, or I'm like thinking of Muse Dash, and the way Muse Dash is a lot like easier to understand. This is up. This is down. Okay. Okay, so one thing I can suggest, just because my brain, for whatever, keeps forgetting, is they could like on the spots where like the circles are, maybe put the button prompt there and maybe have it an option that you can turn it off, because my brain, for whatever, at the beginning I completely forgot, because I'm thinking like L1 and R1 were supposed to be the top button, and L2 and R2 was supposed to be the bottom button, and that's not the case. For whatever reason, L, just the entire left side, is the bottom, and R is the top, but like then you have to picture the controller to be like this in your brain, and then sometimes like my mind just like flipped it and I was like, oh wait, so it's this way. It's like, no, why not just let me just do it this way, where this is the top and this is the bottom, because that makes sense, because you know this is above and this is below. But no, you have to, this is what you're supposed to be thinking, is like, it's like this and like this, and that doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, hopefully either put reminders or maybe let us change that. I don't know. Yeah, change that to predictive and should be better. Let's try a harder song. On hard. Feels much better, yeah. In PoE 2, they have like a hybrid version of that. So there's no problem. People don't usually mention that they feel any difference with it. Ugh. Yeah, these controllers are really confusing. Like I can see the notes and everything, but my brain just doesn't want it. It's just a question about getting used to it, probably. Overload. Let's see how bad overload is. I think the screen shake also probably isn't the best. I don't know. I can play Muse Dash on hard, but on this, I don't know. My brain is just not doing it. Expert. Don't think, just hit the buttons. God. It doesn't help that, well, like when we switch sides, my brain is like, okay, now switch your up and down button in your brain because we're switching sides. Whereas it could have just been the other way. Maybe there is an option, but I haven't bothered to look. Okay. I'm gonna see the options, what is available in there, but I think we're done. I think it is a matter of getting used to this, but that shake VHS filter is probably not the greatest. I like the combat SFX. I like the style. Reduce camera motion on. Rumble off. Button layout. I can't even read that. What do you have in there? Trigger, bumpers, D-pad. Y, D-pad up. Sure, we'll do that. Alright, we'll try one more time with these new settings. Yeah, that's a lot easier on my brain. With just doing it like that. Empty mind, empty diary. Expert. I thought I turned off VHS mode. Uh, yeah, there's some visual things that they can do to make this a bit better. All that shakiness, while stylistically kind of cool, it doesn't. Like, you can't really play that well, especially when you're first learning it. Maybe if that were like moved down to something like as a difficulty thing, it might be better. I don't know. It's a little weird, but overall, I can see what they're trying to do. It's very, it's very, Muse Dash-ish. And it has potential, and the story mode seems interesting. And I like how it's presenting itself there. The actual gameplay just needs a bit of work, but this is a demo of an early version, so I'm sure they'll get there.